All right, I'm gonna show you how to really make this face look really good. We're gonna start with lime green. So this is just right now our face is just shamrock green speed paint. And I'm gonna use a big thick brush just so you can see, like, you don't have to have some crazy detailed brush. And this has been sitting on the wet palette for a little bit. So there we go, this is the consistency that we want. Tip of the nose and off the side. And this is, we definitely want to make sure we're in this like glazed area, like skim milk consistency. A little bit less than skim milk probably, see on my thumb. And we're just gonna hit these raised edges, and we're starting in places of shadow and just pulling it out to where the light is going to hit the most. All right, now we just have Vallejo Air White, but just literally any white can do. And we want this, this is a thin paint, and white's hard, but we want this pretty thick on the brush so you can see. And now because we came in and started from that yellow and purple workup on the teeth, we already have most of our work done for us. And again, I'm using this gnarly thick brush just to show you that you can do it. Just hold your breath, spin your brush into a point, and you can see how I have this tip of the brush, and we're gonna just very lightly hit the very tops of the teeth. We're gonna leave some of that yellow in there. And you can get a little bit on the lips. There's a reason that we're doing this step right now, but definitely don't get it on your finished green skin. And we don't want to take this all the way to the gum line. Okay, there we go. So see, that's how we are with our straight white. And we're taking it all the way to the white because now we're gonna just use a very simple wash to take it back down. So burnt umber, but it could be any brown. This is my favorite brown. And then just a dot of water over here from a dirty paint cup water. And very, very thin. Very thin. Like, so like now it's gonna like very transparent. It's collecting into the ridges on my skin. So now this is real time. I haven't even taken a break to make sure that this white is dry. A little bit darker maybe. Too much paint. And if you can, when you're doing paint this thin, you can get a lot of paint in your brush. So just drop it off on your thumb. And again, just come back in here. And you can see it's kind of pooling over here. So I'm going to use the capillary action of the brush to just come back, get it off, and wash the teeth again. And now look at how nasty the teeth look, but they pop from a distance. And now what we can do that we still have this white over here, and come back in, grab a little bit of the white, come over here, a little bit more. So now we have this compared to our normal white. And now we can do the same thing that we started with. And now when we dab just like the very bottoms, we want to let keep the brown in the cracks and at the towards where the gums are. Now we got squid pink thick because we don't want to have to come back and it's gonna be hard enough to get it where we want it to go the first time. We definitely don't. So now I'm rolling my tip. All right. So now, and again, if you have a smaller brush, you can use that. I'm just showing you it's possible. You can see my brush is forking right here because there's paint up in it. I'm just going to use that one fork, like this part right here that's touching my finger. And now I've got my brush angled with the curl of the messed up wick. Because, I mean, this is going to happen to you in real time. And hold my breath and hit the gums. Now, just the top, right? On this specific model, really the gums are only visible on the top. So now, like that, and it's blending in with the purple from our underspray too. All right, so it's gonna seem like maybe that was a little bit silly, just putting that bright ass pink in there. And also when there's a bajillion of them, that adds time. But I promise you it's gonna be worth it. So now Oxford blue, put in paint, also Arctic blue, scale color. So maybe I didn't actually need water. All right, so now bottom lip time. Again, wonky brush. I'm curling it in the paint to get this tip, and I'm just gonna use that curved out tip to come in to this bottom lip. And now you see how like crazy it already looks with just that blue in with our pink on the lip right there. Okay, so back over here. So now, again, no water on this because we want just loaded paint up. And like we're super raggedy now, right? So we're just gonna come in and very carefully, so you can see me, my head's not in the way. We're gonna paint, this guy's got a bigger lip, so we're gonna paint our lip highlight almost like stippling. And we're stippling so we don't get paint anywhere we don't want it. So it's a very careful stippling because this is also where you're kind of creating that texture. Of course. And again, I'm just showing you that it's possible to do this with a busted up brush. If you have a nicer brush, it's gonna be way easier to get in there. All right, so there we go. So now what we can do, like we can wash. If we wanted to, we could like get some pinks, the squid pink back on our brush, a little bit of water. Because by now that green is dried. So again, this is that pink, very transparent glaze. You can hit the underside of this nose. And with this, you'll have to be careful because if the green wasn't fully dry, or if you aren't familiar with how thin you can go with your paints, it's gonna look like ass because it's just gonna water stain the nose. But there we go. I think we're gonna call that a day. So now that face is our focal point of the model where everybody's gonna go look at it. And I'm seeing 6 minutes. So I guess probably like 8 minutes to do the face, which is crazy when you have 90 of them. To have faces that really pop the model, and it kind of distracts you from how we just painted these robes with black contrast paint and the arms with black contrast paint, because this arm kind of sucks. But you're so busy, hopefully you're so busy looking at the face and really the mouth, because we didn't even paint the eyes, right? And that's just because I haven't figured out how I wanted to do the eyes yet. But you can really see just how easy it is to do that mouth. Hey, thanks for watching. Tomorrow is Monday. I think I've hit 60 days. I think today might be 60 days, and I should have done something cooler for the video. So either today or tomorrow, I'm gonna have a 60-day extravaganza. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but something cool. This last, like, I don't know. It was real iffy today. It was real iffy today to get time to paint, but I made it work, and that's just something that I wouldn't have done before. I would have given up. So these vlogs are really, like, really what's keeping me together right now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.